Severe tropical cyclone Ilsa slammed into the Pilbara coast overnight with some of the strongest winds ever recorded in Australia. Pardue copped a direct hit, with two men forced to shelter in a sea container as everything around them was torn to pieces.
The scars of Cyclone Ilsa's fury, widespread devastation in WA's north, a country roadhouse copping a direct hit.
Worst sound I ever heard, shaking. It's like even we were shaking. It's like we survived because it was two of us.
Pardue bore the brunt of Ilsa's destruction. Winds near the centre of the Category 5 system reaching 290 kilometres an hour.
It's likely that will go down as the strongest wind gust ever recorded by the Bureau's equipment in Australia.
Roadhouse owner Verinder Barth and his colleague had no choice but to shelter inside a shipping container as the cyclone tore everything in its path to pieces.
Luckily we survived. We were hunkering down in the roadhouse, but the roof started to go out, so we had to make a run for it. I don't know how. Nothing hit us, but there was like stones flying. A couple of them went straight through the fences. And there's like shrapnel flying everywhere.
The pair forced to wait a terrifying 4 hours for Ilsa to pass.
We couldn't believe what happened, and since then it's just walking around and just seeing pieces everywhere.
It pretty well went straight over the top of Pardue Roadhouse and Tavern, and that's why you're seeing that extensive damage.
The owners want to rebuild, and while they're insured, it could take years until the Pardue Roadhouse, which is a stable for truckies and tourists, will open its doors again.
Being an immigrant, this was our first business. We 4 friends, we used to do labour, saved our hard-earned money, got this, and that's it. So it was kind of our baby.
Nat, it was quite overwhelming when we first arrived here today, not only to see this family business here ripped to pieces by the cyclone, but also to meet the owner, who was still in a state of shock when we saw him this morning. He's now been taken to hospital for a checkup. Now, it's absolutely devastating here what's happened overnight. The SES have been working hard to try and clear this area and make it safe, but it is going to take weeks, if not months, to clear this up. Now, it is still a red alert here where we are, but emergency services wanted to bring us here so we could just show you the devastation, but it is going to take years to rebuild. Nat?
Thanks, Annie.